Hello and welcome to CJC Adventures. Carl here, and today me and Craig were in the second city of Great Britain as we're here to take a look at the filming locations for one of Great Britain's most brilliant assets, Crossroads, a TV soap that was known to have shaky sets, shall we say, and sometimes rushed acting. But we all loved it, didn't we, at the time? It ran from 1964 to 1988 and again revived in 2001 till 2003. Here we're going to take a look at the filming locations to an episode that was the highest viewing figured episode, and it was between Meg Richardson and the love of her life, Hugh Mortimer, and their wedding in 1975. Now they went to Birmingham Registry Office first and they had their blessing right here. Let's take a look at where they had their famous blessing, and it was literally crowded with fans and police, and of course all those scenes were left in, and this is where that blessing happened. Now this is St Phillips Cathedral here in Carmel Row in Birmingham. It's the third oldest cathedral in Great Britain. It's a beautiful building. And they filmed it right here. Thousands of fans. They never did sort of ever say, you know, what would all those people be doing at a hotel owner's wedding reception. But of course there were fans of the soap and there was police here, and if you was there that day you'd say you wouldn't make it into that episode. But it's a beautiful building, St Phillips Cathedral, and we're going to take a look round. And this is where they had their blessing after their wedding at Birmingham Registry Office. And here is where they would have stood, and all those fans there and police holding the fans back. Of course you would see those famous scenes online as well. Inside now, and this is where the film crew of Crossroads would have been. Doesn't change much being a cathedral or a church. It's a cathedral, but this is where the 1975 episode was filmed. Well, this is inside the church, or should I say the cathedral. This would be where Meg and Hugh actually stood to do their blessing. Wow, Queen of Soap, Noel Gordon, actually stood right there. It's hard to believe, really. I mean, a lot of people probably don't remember Crossroads so much these days. But the characters such as Sandy, he'd be sitting round here somewhere. It's great to think this beautiful building was used for such an iconic soap. This is the other stained glass window. Back outside now. One thing you don't see so much now is telephone boxes what look like that. And just along here was where Amy Turtle got caught shoplifting. But it's changed a lot round here now. But it was along here and they put her in the police car and arrested her. But I think her son had just died in the story, and it was along here where that was filmed. Now the building that you see here was the character of Wilf Harvey, and his family, and they lived here in Crossroads. This was just a house, but if you look at it now, it's just a pub, and the pub itself is called Canalside. The building you see next to it, the white taller building, was seen in episodes of Crossroads, and a lot of scenes were filmed here outside, and when you were shown aerial shots of probably crane shots at the time. But this was actually the house where the Harvey family, Wilf Harvey, all lived, and this was seen regular in Crossroads, mainly in the 70s, I do believe. Now, just opposite Wilf's cottage was Vera Downend's boat. Now, she was a hairdresser at the Crossroads Motel, and she would moor it up along here. It's changed a little bit. If you look, this is Regency Wharf, and it has changed quite a little bit. But, you know, it's basically, a lot of it's still the same. Obviously that bridge would still be the same. That would be seen in episodes of the soap, and, you know, Vera would do many scenes here. I'm not quite sure what would have happened to Vera's boat. I don't know if it's still in existence. But this is where the production crew would come to film, and just down there you've got the mailbox. It's a popular shopping centre. I wonder how many people would actually realise that such an iconic soap character was fictionally living here. This is where ATV studios would be. It was central after it, but this is where the studios used to be. That building's replaced it because you've got ITV Central now where they do all the news and stuff like that. But this would be where the sets of Crossroads would all be filmed. They'd come here to do all the interior sets. If you ever wondered what the back of Wilf Harvey's house looked like, this would be it. Now this is a kind of view that you used to get in Crossroads when you had Jill Harvey. I think they actually said she went to London once and they were sitting by the river or by the canal. It wasn't, it was actually filmed right here, but you can see that building there with a clock on it. She'd be sitting down there somewhere. A lot of it has changed now over the years around here because of obviously redevelopment and updating everything. But this is where they would film scenes from Crossroads, just down there where that bridge is now. Now in a lot of scenes where you used to see right by the canal, you would see this house. Now back then, I don't think it was called the Malt House, it was probably called something else. But this is actually seen in the background. The building behind it wasn't there at the time, that's all new. But a lot of these buildings around here have either been done up or demolished. This is one of them that survived. So, that's another one for you. And that's it for today on CJC Adventures from some of the Crossroads filming locations. Very hard to pinpoint these days because so many years have gone by, haven't they, when they used to film that, and a lot of those buildings are not there anymore. Thanks for watching. Please like and please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and for those of you who have, thank you very much. Until next time, take care and goodbye for now.